Hi guys. Sorry you can't see my whole screen right now. This screen's gonna go away in a minute, but I'm gonna start a new series. This series is going to be called You Champion Descriptions. So I'm gonna do commentary for every champion, but for every champion that you want me to review, tell you what I think about them, give you my rating and everything, I will. And I will give you like a build in these videos. So today, we're going to be showing off the veigar. Not the veigar, but we're showing off this champ I found called veigar. Sorry. Yeah, okay, yeah. Sorry. But we're going to be showing off veigar. Now, let's just look. As you guys can probably tell, he builds ability power. I have Final Boss Veigar and Leprechaun Veigar. I like Final Boss Veigar a lot. Not that one. I'd recommend you get it. But I'm just gonna play regular Veigar in my tutorial. I'm gonna play regular in all my tutorials. So here's his masteries, which I will make a montage of all the masteries for all of the champs that I play. And yeah, so there's masteries. Now my runes, what I do is I make AP runes, which all the stats are on the side. See, we have ability power, glyphs, seals of armor, magic resist, and ability power, and quintessences of ability power. Then marks of attack speed, ability power, and magic penetration. So yeah, there's a lot that goes on in my AP and in my tank bolt. And the only reason I have these is because like I couldn't afford my stuff I have. But anyways, I don't really use runes too much, so I'm just gonna show you the build. So we buy Dorn's ring with a trinket and a health potion. If you need a vision ward, you buy it. And mid game, then you pick one. This one gives you the cooldown reduction. You get grievous wounds, and kills and assist restore mana. And this one, you get damage dealt. You get 20% of something dealt to champions. I don't know what penetration is, but and healing or shielding an ally consumes charges to heal them. And increases base health regen by 100% if current health percent is lower than current mana percent. And then we get the boots, which we have sorcerer's shoes. There are core items, death cap, hourglass, void staff, rob ages. And then last item, you choose Banshee's Veil or Guardian Angel, which this one grants a spell shield and gives you health, magic resist, and health regeneration. This one grants you armor and magic resist, but if you were to die, you pretty much just get to live another 5, 10, 15 seconds. Because you come back to life. And then this gives you ability power, mana regen, and you deal 25 bonus true damage if you damage a champion or turret. And yeah, so you can only get this one at level 9 plus. So yeah, I've talked about what he builds and, well, yeah. So we're gonna add a bot and we're gonna show you like what do his abilities do, and yeah, what do his abilities do. I guess we'll play against an Annie. So he's a mid laner. All you people who think he's freaking, wait. Okay. So sorry that I had to go, but it's been like 2 minutes. He's not a support. Don't play him support. Don't do that crap. He's bad support. Take Ignite, go mid. Don't do the crappy support crap. I don't really know what to say other than don't go support as him. Now, my game's not going to take that long to load in. But it loads in pretty quickly, so we'll wait for it. Let's see. Oh, and the other thing, I only have Mastery level 4 on this champ. So, I can't go into depth, like, the best way to play him, other than the ways that I know of. Okay. So, we get his Q first. I'll explain what it does in a minute. Whoop. Okay. So, I'm gonna walk to bot lane. So let's explain his passive. So he is the greatest evil to ever strike at the hearts of whatever that city is. I don't know the name of it. And he's only getting bigger, striking any enemy champion with the spell grants veigar a stack of phenomenal evil, which that basically means he gets an ability power. Takedowns grant an additional 3 stacks. Veigar's evilness has earned him a total of 0 ability power. So, and then it shows these. So, when you take down someone, you get 3 stacks, and for each stack you get an ability power. Lasting a minion with your Q gets a phenomenal evil stack. Hitting a champion with one of your spells gets you a phenomenal evil stack. So pretty much, I'm not sure if your E does it, but I've never really looked at it. So, what are his abilities? So, his Q, I'm going to show it off in a minute, but pretty much it's an ability that is a skill shot. Like you can see right here, this is like you have to shoot it in the right direction, and it only goes through 2 enemies, so don't expect this thing to like murder all of the minions. It goes through 2 enemies or minions, and it deals damage to them. Now, as you saw when I killed that minion, I got like a stack to my phenomenal evil passive, and I just killed 2 minions and got 2 more stacks. So we already have 3 stacks. Now each of those stacks is granting us 1 ability power. So we get stack after stack.
Are you going to walk?
Not right now.
No. When?
Later.
Later.
Like 10 minutes.
Oh, in 10 minutes? Okay. Alright. Love you. High five. You didn't give me one earlier.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah.
You're here watching the rain.
Okay.
Not too late though, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that, but so his Q, as you saw, grants me stacks. Now his W, it comes from the air, and it deals damage to everyone within the distance of it, and I have 5 stacks, so it deals more damage than your Q, but doesn't have that last hit of your Q. Now your E is your stun. This is why people play him support. So that portal around Annie is a stun shield. So pretty much what that means is like she can get stunned if she hits a corner of the portal. So yeah, she gets dealt damage, or doesn't get dealt damage, she's just stunned for a time if she goes on the outside of that portal as shown right there. Now, that's not all. We still have to show off his ult. But so his Q, it's like an auto attack. It probably deals about the same amount of damage, just that instead of it hitting 1 enemy, it's 2 enemies, and you gain ability power for killing a minion. His W is like a big strike that comes from the sky that takes a second to activate, but when it activates it comes like that and deals more damage than your Q. But yeah, so the main thing in this is that you do not get ability power for using your Q or no W unless it's on an enemy champion. So if I were to damage Annie with my W, I would get stack. In my E, just it stuns her. That's all I should really say. I don't really know how to explain it too good, but it just stuns her. So much people are just getting in my way about, but so as you saw right there, it's really easy to kill someone. You surround them with your E so that they either have to waste their flash or wait, and when they're when they're within your E, you activate your W and your Q on them so you can deal damage. Now, we're gonna get our ultimate. So, let's read the ultimate. It blasts the target with the magic thing to deal 175 plus however much ability power minus a certain number to 350 plus that number doubled, I think, and it's based on the target's missing health. It's maximized against enemies below 33% health. So, if the more health they have, the worse of a time it is to use your ultimate with this guy. So in other words, his ultimate is pretty much of no use when they have full health. Unless you're just trying to farm through their health. Although, it is better to use it after you use the combo I explained. So it just dealt half her current health. So her ult, or no, his ult is good after you use the combo. Now, you might be asking yourself, so then why doesn't it kill them after one combo? Reason is, you might have to use your combo 2 or 3 times. However it goes, whenever their health bar gets to a third, use your ult. Don't use it when they're full. I think that his ult used to be based off their remaining mana and like their missing health, but now it's just missing health. So don't use it when they're above a third health unless you know that you can kill them using like your combos. Because it is better to get them with your ult than it is with your combo, let's call it. I just like that name for something like this. It's easy, it's simple, and yeah, it's no pain. So, we're gonna fight until we kill Annie again, and then that's where I'm gonna end the gameplay. But for the next part, I'm gonna be rating Veigar, based on how easy he is, how his abilities work together, and everything. So first of all, just my rating based off how much I like Veigar, not based off of like actual stats, is about a 7 out of 10. So, since this is the first video, you probably don't know what a 10 out of 10 is. If it's my favorite champ, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. I'm not going to give it a champ that deals an overly amount of damage, like Kha'Zix's a 10 out of 10 because he deals a lot of damage. A lot of you might think Kha'Zix's favorite champ of all time, and I'm gonna be asking you why. And you're probably gonna be like, oh, his AD scaling per level is overpowered, and he's really easy to play, and all this crap. I'm like, so, is he fun, or is he not fun? When you answer that, that's when you know. But I do like Veigar. There's going to be some champs on this list that I'm not going to like. And I forgot not to play Final Boss Veigar because I really like this skin. But yeah, so that's how much I like him. So let's look at it based off of stats. So, Final Boss Veigar based off of stats and how easy he is to play. So I would put is how you learn him. If you are different than me in how you learn him, it might be easier, but I put him in the medium hard category because they nerfed him and he got a pretty mean nerf with his nerf, so I don't think he deserves to be an easy to learn champ as of right now. Now, saying in the future when they buff him how easy he is, I'm not gonna really be able to like say much, but right now he's in the medium to hard because I have good games with him, I have bad games with him, and a champ that's hard or very hard, I would have no good game with them. But this guy, yeah, he's easy to learn in the or at least medium easy. And some tips and tricks when playing against him: don't let him hit you with his abilities early game. You're just letting him stack off you. You're letting him become a bigger monster than he already is when he stacks off of you. Don't let him do it. It's danger. It's danger, it's danger. So, yeah, if he stacks off of you more than twice, you're screwed. Now, if it's just once and it was like I just didn't mean to crap, that's okay, but don't let it happen a lot. Now, other thing is, run from him if you don't know if his ult's up and you're above a third health or below a third health. Never fight a Veigar when you're below a third health and you don't think you can kill him, or at least you don't know how the battle's gonna turn out. Let's put it that way. And playing with Veigar. So we went over that, and so playing with Veigar, try to stack off the enemy champion using your abilities. Use your Q to last hit the minions. Don't auto attack them to last hit them. But try your best, because the more you do, the more AP you have. And I've already explained this. Use your ult when they're below 33% health. Or at that, because that's when it deals maximum damage. That's when your ultimate's most effective. His ultimate used to be most effective against people who built AP and AP only, because it was like, it does damage based off of like 5% of their AP, plus your AP, so that made him overpowered a lot. And people used to always play him, they used to always dominate. I don't see too many Veigar players, but hey, I see him. He's not Mundo. Mundo I never see. I play Mundo. I've made videos about him recently, and it seems like I haven't seen him in like 2 or 3, 4 months, except for the week when he was free. Have people forgotten about him? Are all the other champs that can go his lane just better than him? I mean, what happened to Mundo? Seriously. Is he just one of those forgotten league champs that no one likes? I mean, what is Mundo? A forgotten league champ, or is he the next Destiny waiting? Alright. So that will about wrap it up. If you liked my video and you learned something, or you plan on playing veigar and you learned how to play him from this, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Bye guys. Give me a second. I am. Okay, bye.